Cloud working with NFC is an interesting question because so many people think of NFC as the business model that has been put out with NFC. And really NFC is just a technology to get two devices communicating, or one device communicating with the tag. The way I see NFC working with the cloud is using that simple communication, just like today a barcode can access the cloud or GPS can access the cloud. NFC is just a great way for two devices to communicate, so I think that's where they'll come together, where NFC on a phone enables a payment that starts from the cloud. Barcode and QR code technology is so big right now, and I'm seeing it roll out everywhere. Even at my daughter's kindergarten, they have things with QR codes for parents to learn about what's going on in the kindergarten. So QR codes are definitely making it, they're definitely growing. NFC, however, is a little bit better way to connect something that has to happen very quickly and reliably every single time. So where a barcode, you have to show it to a screen, the reader has to work properly the first time. Even when you're getting on a plane, which is a pretty high-speed environment, you see people fumbling around with it. So NFC is a great way to improve that, and I think that's where they're going to work together. It's really about a better way to connect the device and the two devices, or the device and the presence. NFC and the cloud for payments are, the way that's going to work over a long period of time, the way that'll play out, in my view, is barcodes are going to be one of the biggest enablers for NFC in the payment world that we've seen. And the reason I believe that is a QR code, which is becoming very well known, people know how to use them, that's being used, as well as GPS and other things, but that's being used to create the services that are needed to do cloud-based payments. Cloud-based payments, or any kind of payments, don't happen unless you have a service. Consumers need to know how to access the service. The service has to be available at retailers or at any counterparty for that consumer. So as barcodes pave the way for these services, whether it's the Starbucks card on the phone, whether it's the Square wallet with GPS, whether it's any of the Dunkin' Donuts wallet with a barcode, any of those QR codes or barcodes that are driving these payment services forward will get the adoption. Then what happens is you have millions and millions and soon billions of phones with NFC on them. The retailers are going to say, hey, I can make this a little better if I enable NFC, because there's so many phones that have it. So if I just turn on NFC and it works almost exactly the way the barcodes work today, this is going to enable consumers to have a faster, more reliable, perfect or near perfect way to execute that payment or that loyalty transaction.